Hello everybody, I am SinVsGaming, as you all may or may not know. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now you may see some stuff that you didn't see last time, especially there in the background. You've done some stuff off camera just so we can get a little bit more things done this video than the last one. And I noticed the last one was short, so I'm gonna try my best to make this one a lot longer, I guess. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it here. So there have been some new mods added, but I didn't even go through the original mod list. So I am gonna go through the mods. It's about high noon, so let's get right into it here. So the mods we got are Ars Magica, Applied Energistics 2. Fuck do you spell this? Biomes of Plenty, Blood Magic, the infamous Volcania, Buildcraft, Carpenter Blocks, Chisel, which is apparently only down here, Computercraft, Ender.io, not to be confused with Slither.io, Ender Storage, Ender Tech, Ender Zoo, Extra Utilities, Fastcraft, for which for some reason does not have any items, Forbidden Magic, Forestry, Gendustry, Imibis, Map Writer, Mine Factory Reloaded, I Need to Sleep Before a Creeper Explodes on Me, Morpheus, of course we got NEI, Pam's Harvest Craft, ProjectE, RF Tools, the mod that was easy to use, but now that is way overly complicated, Thorncraft, Thaumic Energistics, Thaumic Exploration, Thaumic Tinker, Thermodynamics, Thermal Expansion, Thermal Foundation, Wayla Harvest, Wayla. Okay, so those were the new mods. No. Okay, so those were the mods that we already had, but we did add some new ones, so let's go ahead and go through those now. Fucking hate my life. Dimensional Anchors, Enchanting Plus, Findus Phillies, Jabba, Liquid XP, literally random fucking thing, TICon, TCon, whatever you want to call it, and last but not least, fucking Witchery. There! Done it! It only took me more than a day. Fuck. Okay, now that we got all that done, let me show you what I've actually done and what I don't think you guys have seen before. So, this is my little Volcania setup. Basically, from there, it's split off. It's just like this section from here onwards. That's my Volcania stuff that I have going on here. I believe I planted a few new flowers. I can't remember which ones they were, but I don't think they're growing because of the mod version. Could have a bug or something with it. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask one of the owners about that to see if they can either fix it, update the mod, or what's going on there. But, yeah, so what you basically do is throw coal into these flowers right here, or any type of fuel, and by any type of fuel I mean actually any, which is why I got into this next mod that I'll talk about here in a second. And it will send mana to this mana spreader, and the mana spreader will push mana into this mana pool. And yeah, you guys saw this last time. This is the Petal Apothecary. It allows you just to make simple stuff like flowers. Okay, now we get into the serious stuff. So, ProjectE, that's one of the mods I went over, and that's why I was so enthusiastic to say it. So, ProjectE is basically if you took the mod from, I forgot what it was called, Equivalent Exchange. Yes, that's basically this mod. Someone retook it and started to make it so you can actually use it again in more closer to updated versions. So if you want something like Equivalent Exchange, son, can you go down faster? I want to sleep. So if you don't know what this mod is, it's basically like you put a certain amount of stuff in that costs resources and stuff like that, and then it will come out as the version you want, but you have to pay for that exact amount. So let me show you an example here. So this wood is right now EMC. EMC is basically the currency of this mod through this transmutation tablet. So if we go and look at the EMC value here, we have 32 per little plank. Oh, piece of wood. And now if we take one of these pieces of wood and split it, now you see it's EMC 8 and the stack of the value is 32. So 4 of these equals 1 of these. Interesting, right? So if we go ahead and take these 4, we burn it up in here, we added those 32, and I can just go ahead and take this log back, and then we can just delete this recipe. Unlearn. So that is basically the gist of this mod. Now, there is a thing in this mod that is pretty useful. It's called the Philosopher's Stone. Now, what it can do, there's the EMC value of it, by the way. If you right click on any type of dirt, it will make it to sand, and it will make sand into dirt. And you can see what it's going to make it into in the top left of the screen. It's a little hard for you to see, but it shows a little sand block, which I really like. It doesn't work on everything, so don't expect it to. Like right here, I'll change it to oak leaves. Change it to any type of leaves you want it to change to. See? Now it does the same stuff like on stone, so if I wanted to, I can make a cobble pathway all the way down, change this stuff to sand. It's really neat, isn't it? I mean, I really enjoy this mod, but the best part is finding the most efficient way to get EMC. Now, you can get EMC in multiple ways. For example, let's see here. We can get these energy colliders, which if we click on it and see how to craft it, it's pretty expensive. But it generates 4 EMC, and it can store it to up to 10,000 EMC. Now 10,000 EMC is basically the worth of a diamond here. Let me, I guess I unlearned it. Gosh darn it. No, I don't have enough EMC to make a diamond. There we go. So it's not working. Now this is one of the best ways that I found to make EMC. Great wood logs. Great wood are these humongous trees. Like, you can look at this and you're like, holy crap. Now with one of the mods we have, I'll cut down this one right here. It allows you to cut down a whole tree, all of its leaves, in one foul swoop. It takes the exact same amount of time to mine each piece of the wood than it does just cutting down the tree in general. Now as you see, it just only cut that, but because so many trees are so close together, it's not going to cut all of these trees. Otherwise, this would be extremely broken. So, right here, as you can see, we have 2 stacks here. Now each 64 stack is worth 2,048 EMC. So if we go ahead and throw that in there, look at that. We can get a diamond out of that, and then that, and now we have 11,000 EMC. Let's go ahead and throw like this stuff in there, and I don't want to learn these great wood planks, so I'll just throw that away. It's a pretty interesting mod now, isn't it? So, for example, I've been also using this to make my food. So right here we got cooked pork chops, EMC value of 64. Right here we got cooked pork chops, EMC value of 64. We could take one out for 64, and we can put 64 back in. Yeah, 64. I was correct. So this means we can take stuff like diamond pickaxes and exchange them for the equivalent of that diamond pickaxe. Pretty neat, huh? I mean, I like it. So what I'm planning to do is that this mod has a custom fuel resource. Now coal is like preferably the best way to get EMC in this mod. So right here, as we can see, this is the alchemical coal. You make it by putting 4 coal in with the Philosopher's Stone. Now, you can also take that, take 4 of the alchemical coal and make it into a Mobius fuel using the exact same crafting recipe. We just, instead of replacing the coal with alchemical coal. And then the next final step of the recipe is the alternus fuel, which it takes 4 Mobius fuel and 1 Philosopher's Stone. Now, it doesn't completely actually use up the Philosopher's Stone. As you can see, there's this little durability bar. I don't know what that's for, and I cannot get straight into it yet. But also, some of this stuff in this mod is banned on the server, so I cannot use most of it. But I will try my best to go as in depth into the mod as I can without, you know, breaking the server. So our goal today is to get enough either EMC or diamond blocks to make a energy collector. Now, I don't exactly know how you transfer this to the EMC or to transmutation tablet. I don't know exactly how you transfer it to it, but we'll see it soon in the future, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna be going mining, and I'll see you guys in FU when I get enough EMC. Okay, so it looks like we got our 9 diamonds needed to create the diamond block to create our first little EMC device. So yeah, that's pretty neat.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
Step 1 complete. 73,000 EMC. That's a lot of EMC, man. So our next step is to take some glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might as well make this into a glowstone block, make this a lot faster. So we need 6 of these. Damn. 1,000 each. So that works. We have 7, but we don't have a lot of EMC left. And then we just need a furnace, I believe. Right? Glass, 6, diamond block, and a furnace. Let's go ahead and take this. Put this here. Put this here. Yeet. 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 Ta-da! So I have no clue how to hook this up to this. So I guess for now I'll just set it next to it. Does that work? Yeah, I guess it does work. But now what I'm wondering is how, if I do that, it's gonna make redstone, correct? No, it's gonna make coal. What? I'm confused. So this holds up to a certain EMC value, but now it's making gunpowder. What the hell? So I know it. I heard it. Hey, that works. There we go. Ooh. Confusion powder. So if I put, is it just gonna make the highest item it can out of this? If so, that's really weird. So let me see. This is a 129 92 EMC. So is it gonna take that EMC and double it? So I'm guessing it takes this EMC value right here, and matches with this EMC value, and then it finds an item in Minecraft that is that same EMC value. Now, is there a way to filter it so it stops? And I'm guessing that's the filter right there. So if we get one more just regular glowstone here and put it in here, will it only make glowstone? Oh. What? What? Okay, I'm actually getting confused here on what this does, but I know it's working because it's getting a higher and higher EMC value. Now, this is blocked a little bit, so what would happen if I just... Shoot, I don't know how I could pick this up. Doesn't say. Crap. Okay. So I'm guessing it goes to the base EMC value that I put in. So at that point it would be gunpowder, I believe. So does it go to 192? And if it goes to 192, then it make... Okay, so it adds a 192 to this. So if I take this out for a second, put it back in. Now it doesn't need 192... I mean 768, and it does seem like it's going a lot slower. There's the sun. It's a fucking portal. Just... Suck a dick. There. So it does look like it's going to a amount, but I don't think it's 768. I mean, no matter what, this is gonna charge, and it's gonna get to a point where I have to throw it in here at some point, and it will give me a huge amount of EMC, but I don't think this is... I mean, it's the right way to go, but how long does it go until it can't reach another item? Because, like, alone, one of these fuel... Like, just take a look at this. 4 million EMC. Now, will it eventually go to this item? Look, I just went to a coal block, and it didn't reach that amount that I thought it would. Okay, so I might have to do some little bit of research here. I'm going to hide in my little hidey hole and research this right here. And I guess I'll see you guys in a second. Okie dokie. So after the smallest bit of research, I have found out why it's taking so much EMC to convert the next object. So it turns it into different fuel items. So every other thing can most likely be used as a fuel item. So, for example, I put in, I believe, a redstone dust. Now that is a part of the starting the process. So, for example, redstone dust is the second step in the EMC process. So right here, as you can see, we have redstone dust. But first, it's coal. Charcoal. Charcoal turns into redstone dust, which turns into coal, which turns into gunpowder, which turns into glowstone dust, which turns into alchemical coal, which turns into blaze powder, then a glowstone block, Mobius fuel, which we have right here, and then the last step is alternals fuel, however you pronounce that crap. So that is the stages of this, and I'd say, yeah, I'm down with it. But as long as we can get enough to make some more diamonds, we should be okay with all this Mobius fuel action. So I have been looking up methods on how to get EMC, and that's why I also had that diamond chestplate and that only diamond chestplate on, because it is about the equivalent of a diamond block. Fully fixed, it's the equivalent of a diamond block. Now, these repair transmins, they allow you to repair an item and restores 1 durability every 1.0 seconds. Now, if we go ahead and take that into consideration, it repairs a diamond chestplate. Now, let's think about this for a second. How much in vanilla Minecraft it takes actual diamonds to repair a chestplate, but here, let's go ahead and check what it takes to make one of these. So first of all, one of these is 490 EMC, so that's pretty cheap to make. Second of all, look at the ingredients. So this isn't like an end game item. I could literally make this right now if I wanted to. Third of all, there is these certain items. I'm trying to get this one right now, I believe. And it is called an alchemical chest and an energy condenser. Now, the energy condenser will take a item, aka that diamond chestplate, and will duplicate it exactly to the point of perfect EMC value. So if I, for example, get that diamond chestplate, wherever it is, right here, down to like even 100 durability, it will make it basically worth the cost of a diamond. Now, how much does one of these cost again? 490. So it adds the effect on and on and on. So we can basically generate infinite EMC by compressing it into right here, septuple compressed cobblestone. And the what's it called here? Let me go ahead and search up ProjectE again. ProjectE, here we go. The energy condenser takes the item that you have, and of course it duplicates it, but you can also make it so it crafts an item depending on how much EMC is in it. So if you put another item that is not the item you want to duplicate in the energy condenser, then you will be able to take that EMC value and put it in the energy condenser itself. So instead of manually having to move all the stuff from this EMC condenser, we can put it into one of these energy condensers, and we can basically make a infinite loop. So it will create a diamond chestplate, very damaged. It will come over here to this chest where a ton of these are stored, and I'd probably say like from here to here of these, that'll be good. And then the rest of these will slowly start filling with the diamond chestplates. Now, after those are filled, we can transfer those full diamond chestplates over to another energy condenser right here that'll be making that septuple compressed cobblestone, which is about 4 million EMC. Now, I know that's a long stretch, but just and it might most likely be confusing, but after this is all done, you guys will see the ultimate way to create EMC in the game. So instead of waiting to having to wait for one of these guys to finish, oh shit. Instead of having to wait for one of these guys to finish, we can go ahead and go to this station over here. You know, just grab like 2, 3, 4 alchemical, no, not alchemical coal, septuple, however you pronounce it, compressed cobblestone, and we can easily just put it over here, and then we can have infinite resources, infinite everything basically. And that is the best way that I have found to make EMC in the game. Okay, so we are coming up on the spawn here, and holy crap, what has Armor done? I mean, I know he did say he was going to work on the server, but what is this shit that he has put onto this world? Armor. This actually hurts my eyes. Okay guys, so I'm going to end the video there. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing in the next one, if I'm going to have the EMC stuff set up or if we're going to be doing more Volcania. I don't know what's going to be going on. Me and Armor are also going to be doing some stuff soon. So hopefully there's something good happens in the future. Hopefully I can get that set up to my right done before the next episode. But who knows what will happen. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video though. And until then, bye-bye.